What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Live, episode 66, topic 3. I am Alex. I'm joined by Tyler, and this is our conversational podcast show where two people come to this table normally, but now it's not a table, and talk about random topics for your viewing convenience. These air every other week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5 a.m., and what we normally do is we talk about just random things, only this time we're talking about very serious things, actually. We predicted America on Monday. We talked about what we think of 2018 in America. We had done it a couple times before. Wednesday, we talked about all kinds of cryptocurrencies and why we believe they're big, why we believe they're very important. And in this video, as again you can probably see from the title, we're just going to list off a couple cryptocurrencies that maybe are like under the radar, maybe that you've never heard before. You know, Bitcoin is one that, as Tyler had mentioned in the last video, gets talked about a lot, and it kind of gets talked as like the only one from people who don't know anything, but there's many, many more, and so we're going to talk about some of those. So Tyler, we got a couple in mind, so we're going to list off the names. We're going to list off why they're important or even what we expect from them in 2018, and we're going to go from there. So what cryptocurrencies are you most excited for in 2018?
So my top three are Electroneum, Titanium, and Ethereum, which I mentioned in topic 2. And then there are some more that I'll mention at the end. So Electroneum, the main thing about Electroneum is that you're able to, right on their app, not yet, but very soon, you're able to mine Electroneum right on your phone, tablet, computer, whatever, right on their app. And what makes that really cool is right now that's the only one that you can do that with. Bitcoin, Ethereum, all the other cryptos, you have to download usually like third-party miners in order to mine. You don't have to mine. You can buy it. But when you mine, you get extra for doing nothing. But with Electroneum, you'll be able to run the mining part of the app right on your phone. It's not even going to affect battery life. They said it's going to be like 0.03, I think, percent that it would affect. So it's not even going to affect battery life, and you're going to be able to make free money. Right now, Electroneum is sitting at like, I think I said 12 cents. Keeps going back and forth. 12 cents right now, though, that's very, very good. That is the only way. If you put a couple $100 in, when it's in the cents, even under 12 cents is better, but 12 cents is still pretty good. In the cents is how you would become a millionaire. Not something like Bitcoin or even Ethereum at this point. It's still nice to have it because of what's going to happen with it. But Electroneum, it's 12 cents. If you put a couple $100 in, you're going to get thousands of them. It's at 12 cents. If it went up to $12, it's 100% gain. If it went up to $120, that's 1,000% gain. And you can do the math to figure out, that's a lot. That's a lot of money if you have quite a bit of it. Even if you have a couple thousand, that's a lot extra. So that's where you make your money. Not if that's your whole objective. My objective, if I were to do it, not that I do, but if I did, my objective would be to remain relevant in the times, because there is going to be a massive shift where, people who are part of the old system really aren't going to be able to blend into the new system very well. They're going to be way less off, almost considered poor. That's how I see it. That's how a lot of people see it. So that's the type. Electroneum, there's Verge, Cardano, Monero, Stellar. Those are all in the cents range. They're all pretty good. Those are the kinds that if they were to gain in value, that's where you would make your money. Not Bitcoin, which is at 11,000 right now. It was far higher. It will continue to go up. You will gain nothing on Bitcoin. Okay. But so Electroneum has the miner in it built right in. On top of the miner app, that's definitely a big advantage. It's a lot more secure. It's a lot more safe than other cryptos, especially Bitcoin. It's a lot faster than Bitcoin. I don't remember the exact percent, but it's a lot faster. They have a full marketing team. That's pretty uncommon for cryptos. They have partnerships. They actually have a partnership in South Africa. They have other partnerships in the works with mobile operators. They already did one partnership with a mobile operator it's XIUS. I don't know if it's SIUS or if it's just XIUS. I'm not sure. But they have 65 million users. They're going to basically promote Electronium through their brand. Electronium is going to gain exposure. When that came out, it shot up to like 25 cents. There's many more partnerships in the works. Cryptos, just so you know, don't usually have partnerships. So the fact that this has partnerships, a partnership and more partnerships, including one that they haven't, stated who it is yet, but they said it's an absolute monster with hundreds of millions of users. I kind of think it might be Apple. It could be Google for Android. I'm not sure. Maybe it's Verizon. I'm not really sure who, but it's something to that level. Once that's signed and that makes Electronium relevant, that makes Electronium, as they say themselves, that will shoot it to the moon. That is huge. So it has partnerships. It's safe. It's more secure. Has the mobile miner right in there. It's just a solid crypto. It's cheap right now. It's on sale. Get it so that you can gain the most value. That's definitely one that I think is going to be really, really important. And that leads into Titanium, who Electronium Titanium, the head guy of Titanium, he actually joined the Electronium team recently to help them out. This guy, I think his name is Michael. This Michael, he believes in Electronium greatly. He owns a lot of it himself. He wants to help them out. He wants to make sure that they can become what they should be. So that's really cool that you have Electronium and Titanium almost working like hand in hand. And here's the benefit of that. Titanium, they have partnerships because of his previous job at Hewlett-Packard. He was like head marketer. He has, with Titanium, he's got partnerships with Apple, Citizen Bank, eBay, Boeing, Honeywell, GE, IBM, Intel, Microsoft, PayPal, Royal Bank of Scotland, that's awesome, TrueCar, Universal, and Walt Disney. That is a massive list. That is a huge list of major names, all invested. They are all interested in Titanium, all ears. Again, because this guy is on the Electronium team and working with them to have them grow and become a big deal, I would not be surprised that, if after they all get on the board with Titanium, if he's like, hey, you know what? You also should check out Electronium. Electronium will explode in a good way. But for Titanium seems very, very, very interesting. It's actually too much to explain. I'll leave the link in the descriptions. I might even put it in a comment. I'll leave the link to this document that explains, and their site, that explains pretty much everything that they're doing. But Titanium's a multifaceted crypto. It's working on a bunch of things. But essentially, their whole point is to make cryptocurrencies stronger, a stronger infrastructure, better servers. They're going to use basically Ethereum. They're going to incorporate Ethereum, what Ethereum does, to just really strengthen everything. And that's kind of why they use the name Titanium. The CEO has mentioned before how basically all these companies, there's one location where there's all these servers. They all use this location for these servers. If that location ever went out, they'd all be in trouble because their servers are down. And basically, one of the things that he's going to be doing with Titanium and Ethereum is essentially, if you are a user, you act as a server. So that makes it so that even if the main servers go down, because people use it and they're active or they're considered a server, technically the servers cannot go down. Therefore, you never can have like a crash. So somebody like PayPal, which that's happened before, PayPal, eBay, Intel, whatever, Microsoft, they can't really ever experience any type of crash in their systems. Boeing, that would be bad. Apple, So they'd never really be able to experience crashes. That's just one of the things. It's going to be doing many, many, many things. So that's what, in my opinion, makes titanium definitely something to consider. Very, very solid crypto. And then again, like I said, Ethereum, watch topic 2. I go over why Ethereum is so good. Basically, you could take what I just said about titanium and you can apply that to one of the other reasons why Ethereum's good. That's basically something that Ethereum does, what titanium is going to be doing. But titanium is going to take that and expand on it. So those are in my opinion, the 3 to watch out for, to heavily consider: Electronium, titanium, and Ethereum. Ethereum is more expensive, but even if you can have a little bit, you don't have to put in, you don't have to get one. You can have just a little bit just to hold, and you can still gain a couple hundred or a couple thousand. But then, like I said earlier, the other ones to definitely consider are Cardano. That's the one that they do the ATMs, the crypto ATMs. Cardano. There's Monero. Not too sure. I don't know everything about Monero to really say it to you guys. But that's still a pretty good one. You got Stellar. That's a good one too. That is, I think, going to be a pretty decent one. Maybe not this year, but over the next few years. That one is actually, if you've heard of Ripple, the founder of Ripple is really no longer with Ripple. And he basically created this new one, Stellar. The abbreviation is XLM, and he made it a way better version of Ripple. So I kind of think, for all the Ripple craze people, Ripple's going to die out. That's my belief. Ripple's going to die out. It's going to become irrelevant, and it's going to be replaced. Ripple will be replaced by this Stellar coin. And like I said, it's by the founder of Ripple. He's like, basically, I made Ripple better. And so that's why I think Stellar will do well, because Ripple right now is doing well, and Ripple probably will continue to do well for a little while, but then it'll trail off. Stellar will take that, get to where Ripple is, and then continue to go up. So that's definitely one to consider as well. So really, if I were to give you 4, it would be Electronium, Titanium, Stellar. You could buy a little bit of Cardano. You could try Verge if you want. I'm not too sure on Verge. But as like a bonus, like if you have a budget, I would do Electronium, Stellar, Titanium, or Titanium Stellar, and then just a little bit of Ethereum at the end, just to have. So those are my recommendations.
I think a lot of people would be wise, I think, to get into Electronium. Litecoin is another one, part of the whole Coinbase thing, the Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Litecoin. That's a good one. Like Tyler said, Verge seems to be one that a lot of people are very excited about. It's a fast boomer. It definitely shot out of the gate very, very fast. Something that I think Electronium was aiming to do and was looking good on paper to do, but then just hasn't done just yet, but will. So those are definitely a couple more to keep in mind as well. So let us know in the comments below what you think about our list. Is there any cryptocurrencies you guys are excited for in 2018 that we did not mention that you know about? Let us know. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Podcast Now. Again, these videos, Podcast Now Live, airs every other week. We dabble in kind of real world, nice serious topics every so often. And then other than that, we talk about just random topics, trending topics around the internet and around politics and around the world that we also throw in there. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you for episode 67 in 2 weeks.